Early in the morning.
What's going on, the people there? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and I'm back with a very, very sad and disturbing story. One that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. This is America, right? They always put guns ahead of human life. It's a fact, right? And they mask their desire for money and power through the amendment. I think it was the Second Amendment, their right to bear arms. Now, that is one of the most pivotal and important amendments in their history. They really use that one in today's society to justify the National Rifle Association, the existence of the NRA, the existence of a magnitude and multitude of assault rifles that are literally killing people. What did I tell you in the last video, the very last mass shooting video I did? I said in that video, I categorically said by the time I retire off YouTube, I would have done 100, 200 mass shooting videos. 7 days has passed pretty much since I made that video, about a week's passed. I'm already now doing another video on a mass shooting in America. This is madness, absolute madness. And what did I say in that video again? These people are going into churches, schools, yeah? Where's this shooting happened? In a goddamn school. Elementary kids are all dead. A teacher is dead. A grandmother is dead. The shooter is dead. Thank God. Thank God. We can rejoice at the fact that the shooter is dead, even though I personally would prefer maybe if the shooter was in like solitary confinement for his whole life. But you know, it is what it is. I'm happy that he, at least his soul is literally burning in hell as we speak. So anyway, let's get into this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. So yeah, let me just quickly read from an article and just give you my opinion on some of this. So it says at least 19 students and 2 adults, including a teacher, were killed on Tuesday after a shooting at Robb Elementary School in Texas, according to Gov. Greg Abbott. The governor said 18-year-old suspect Salvador Ramos is also dead. It is believed that responding officers killed him. Abbott said Ramos allegedly also shot his grandmother before entering the school. Her condition is unknown. Oh, okay, so the grandmother might not be dead actually. According to the chief of police, the investigation is leading to tell us that the suspect did act alone during this heinous crime. In a statement, the medical hospital said it was treating 15 students in an emergency department following the shooting. San Antonio Hospital University Health said it had 2 patients from the incident, a child and an adult woman who is in critical condition. The condition of the child is unknown. President Joe Biden said since he addressed the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting in 2012, there have been over 900 incidents of gunfire reported on school grounds. I am sick and tired of it. We have to act, and don't tell me we can't have an impact on this carnage. He then wondered why mass shootings are so prominent in the United States. And he said these kinds of mass shootings rarely happen anywhere else in the world. Why? They too have mental health problems. They have domestic disputes in other countries, he said. He issued a missive for lawmakers to stand up to the gun lobby, calling for more gun control. Why are we willing to live with this carnage? Why do we keep letting this happen? Where in God's name is our backbone to have the courage to deal with it? It's time to turn this pain into action. You know what, yeah? Joe Biden, I don't give a shit about you, Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump. You're all the same to me, yeah? You're all full of shit. However, this stance on gun control, the NRA, gun laws in general, is promising. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've seen another president that's really, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not really, again, even though I'm a historian, I don't know all the presidents and their policies, yeah? I don't care about the US that much. I'm already dealing with a shithole of a country I live in. But as far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm aware, I don't remember any other president talking like this. Because the NRA, for example, the National Rifle Association, they're extremely powerful, you lot. Very, very powerful organization, extremely powerful. And they pretty much fund president elections, you understand? They contribute sponsorship to president-elects and things like that. You know, so people are usually pro-gun because they've got pro-gun money. You know what I'm saying? They've got NRA money back in their campaign, you understand? This is how politics works. It's you buy a politician, a business buys a politician, you get essentially. I like this stance and I completely agree. Now let me whip a stat up in front of your screen right now. As you can see, every single shooting on this list was done with an AR-15. You've got Tree of Life Synagogue, Sutherland Springs, Poway Synagogue, Midland/Odessa, San Bernardino, Waffle House, Sandy Hook, Aurora, Las Vegas, Parkland, Orlando, Boulder, Buffalo, and our latest one. All AR-15s, all used. They are all, that is an automatic rifle, you lot. So when you lot talk about the right to bear arms and we can't change the constitution, we can't change a stupid piece of paper that some old ass motherfuckers 400 years ago wrote about, oh no, we just can't do it, it's our history, we can't do it. Yeah? Do you think the founding fathers, ever envisioned, when they were writing this constitution about right to bear arms, bearing in mind they're writing this constitution fresh off a war, by the way. Context is very key. They are in a war, bearing in mind. So that constitution was wrote when war was prominent. War was happening. The war for independence, all of that. Yeah? So you think the founding fathers, a bunch of old white dons, do you think they envisioned a few hundred years ago that constitution being used to shoot kids, to murder children, and none of your country is saying anything? It's like you mourn, Americans mourn it. They're like, oh my God, this is a tragedy. 20 children have just been murdered by some rah. And they mourn it for a day, and then they just move on. Because it's like, a mass shooting in America is as common as I'm trying to think, a stabbing in the UK. There's stabbings every day in the UK. Listen to what Biden said. There's been over 900 cases of shootings in schools since Sandy Hook. That's 10 years. So that's 90 shootings in schools every year since 2012. That's like 7.5 a month. Like, what is this? Like, and you lot don't see a problem with this. You haven't got the balls to step in and stand up to the NRA or whatever and fix this. Sort the gun laws out, because money talks, you lot. It's proper sad. I'm going to leave you with this. It's Republican Dean Phillips here. It's interesting because he's actually a Republican. He says, I'm a gun owner. Do not tell me our founders conceived of this carnage when they wrote the Constitution. Do not tell me they would have tolerated this madness. Do not tell me that teachers must be armed. And do not tell me your AR-15 is worth more than another 14 children's lives. And you know what, again, I've got to give it to them. Republicans and that, they're usually shit and they're usually for the guns. Finally, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of deaths later, hundreds of mass shootings later, some people, just some, are starting to wake up and think, maybe this isn't a good idea. Maybe we'll just allow another couple of hundred of infants to die, and we'll see if it makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll change the laws then. Honestly, the country's full of real idiots. I'm sorry, really, it's a lot of idiocy. The fact that no one's actually come in and changed the laws yet. But anyway, I'm just gonna. This is long. I can't. Rest in peace to every single person. Again, rest in peace to every single child and the teacher in the school. Rest in perfect paradise. Thoughts and prayers are with the family and the victims and the survivors and everyone else, man. Rest in piss, whatever my man's name was, the shooter. Yeah, hopefully your gravesite gets desecrated and all that. If you have a gravesite, if not, just burn in hell. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.